Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Spartan.
And I'm Pudgey.
And we're watching Dark Season 3, Episode 7. So we are pretty nervous coming into this. I think we are really reaching the end of Dark. It's the second last episode.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. And just to context you guys how into this we are, literally a
couple
nights ago, because so this is a bit of a story time.
All right, let's go.
2 nights ago, we were meant to record this yesterday.
Yeah.
And 2 nights ago, we were just talking about Dark, weren't as confident as we wanted to be. Boom, put it on episode 6 again, rewatched a lot of the key parts.
I'm still not as confident as I want to be, but that's okay.
Neither. But we were, watching it, and I was like, all right, cool, we'll watch this episode of Dark, recap so we're fresh for tomorrow, and then, we'll go do some other stuff, chill the rest of our night. I think we spent almost 2 hours debating, talking, questioning. I've got some,
Most of it me being very lost.
No, Pudgey actually brought us some really good stuff, which we're going to talk about, and I've, written some stuff down, but I've got to deliver it in a natural way because when I go into reading mode, Pudgey tells me off. But we were just talking it out and just all these different things were, just unraveling. And then the reason we didn't record the day after was because we had done some other recordings and it was
a little bit tired.
It was a long day. We weren't in the zone and we're like, nah, we can't go into Dark without
No.
this. So we're like, nah, screw it. We're going to just set the work week back a bit,
So we're fresh. First recording of the day.
Yeah.
We're not taking any chances of being tired or whatever.
It's all we've been thinking about. I've just been running around the things we've been talking about, which we're going to get into. But I just wanted that context to know how much we're feeling the weight of this. We're so excited coming into this, back end of the show, but also just very nervous.
So it is going to be maybe a tiny bit of a long intro. If you want to skip to the reaction, go for it. But if you want to hear our thoughts, stay tuned.
Some of our theories and things that we've discovered. Now, where we left off was essentially Adam is trying to untie the knot by destroying Martha and the child that's inside her, or the thing, whatever is inside her.
And using the apocalypses of both worlds, the energy to do that.
Yes, along with the God particle or however he's doing all of that. Now, Eva, on the other hand, is trying to maintain the knot, from what I understand. And
just so you know, we're not telling you guys because we know you guys know.
Yeah, we're sort of recapping because I don't feel like I've probably gotten confused along the way or missed things. But Eva's plan, I know she wants to maintain the knot, but I'm kind of to what end? Does she just, and it's probably been said,
because
honestly,
she also wants to change certain things to some degree, doesn't she? I don't know.
would think so, but she lies all the time too, so I don't know what is true. That's the hard thing with these people. Whenever they say things, they lie. So I'm like, I don't actually know what you want. So with Eva, I'm kind of a little bit confused on her motives because I know she's meant to be the light and she wants to, keep the child and keep both worlds existing. And whereas what I wonder is with Adam wanting to destroy the knot and destroy everything, is it because he thinks that by destroying these two worlds and times that there's going to be, but he also said there's nothing at the end. So he didn't talk about anything else, but I'm wondering, is it because he thinks that then they won't exist, but there will be a world and timeline where none of this ever existed, none of this knot
and
the
pain
God particle.
And the
So is that what he thinks will happen? Or is he genuinely, is it as dark and bleak as what he's presenting, which is just eliminate everything so nothing exists? But that just seems like a very pointless plan. There's
it
nothing
is
in
and
the
it
end.
isn't, because look at all the pain and suffering that everyone has gone through. And he's like, fuck, if I can stop that for everyone, why wouldn't I? And I do get that perspective, but it's that light and shade that, a lot of people speak about.
Light and shade, light and darkness. Light and dark. You said light and shade.
Yeah.
People with shade?
Shade, like the darkness, but it's not like bliss.
Shade, I've never heard anyone say light and shade, but shade's kind of like the grey area, I guess.
Yeah.
Look, for the context of dark, it's light and dark. It's light and dark.
Anyways, what they're saying now, people do talk about that light and darkness. I think my point was that essentially, you do have both those sides, and some people are okay with the darkness because it means they get that light. But it seems like Adam is just like, there is too much dark, and the light that comes with it is not worth all the pain. So I feel like that's what he's feeling, but I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, it's very bleak. It's crazy that Jonas actually becomes that extreme.
Yeah. And so you would think, like, how much pain has he gone through to get to that point, you know?
Well, I wonder how many gaps are going to get filled out, because I still want to see how he gets the scarring, what he went through, because obviously we see middle-aged Jonas is still very optimistic and still quite, you know, kind-hearted. So
you see he's getting beaten down slowly.
Yeah, but still a big gap between that. Now, one really cool detail that we picked up on, and we're debating it for like an hour because we couldn't figure out the inconsistencies, because we left off on, and Pudgey actually noticed, I'll give her credit, we left off on the Martha that witnessed Jonas die in World 2 has now been recruited by Magnus and Francesca of World 1.
Yeah.
And she is being taken to the point at the end of season 2 where she comes and saves Jonas from the apocalypse. So we realize now it's like, oh, that's what happened into that Martha. What was tripping us up is you notice that every time you see that the Martha that originally saved Jonas, every time we've seen her with Adam or middle-aged Jonas or anything, her scar's on the other side. And I was
on the left?
On the left eye rather than the right eye, yeah. And we were like, but they have to be the same people, don't they? Is that like the adjacent mirroring thing, or what's going on? And then we realized, I realized this, I'll give myself a little bit of credit. I realized that whenever Martha is in World 2, she has the scar on the right side, the under
the little
eye
one,
scar,
that
little
tiny one.
Whereas when she's in World 1, she has it on the left eye. So that is a really cool detail. Even though it's the same person, it changes per world she's in. So that
I was getting confused. I'm like, is it a different Martha that like is somehow in the mix? Like, I wasn't sure.
We were like, well, it's not adding up, because how can that be a different Martha? You know, so that was just a really cool, you know, I don't know, detail. I thought,
and it's almost like, you know, that loop. And it loops back around. It's kind of like that's where they mirror each other before they like go off into their separate timelines, if you will, or loops.
And in extension to that theory, then I was theorizing that the Martha that is currently getting like destroyed by Adam, she's currently, you know, under the God particle or whatever, the Martha in World 2 that shot Jonas and had recently had scarring on her eye, my theory is that Martha is right after the events of Adam, whatever's happening now, because she seemed freshly wounded, like she didn't want to kill Jonas. It all ties in. So I'm like, oh, whatever happens with Adam potentially is what turns Martha back to the side of Eva, and now she's learned something and realizes that she, you know, was wrong to side with Adam. So
because even as she's getting pretty much mutilated, she's still calling out to Jonas, and it almost felt like, I still believe in you, please, like that's what her calls felt like. But post that, probably not so much.
Another theory, we've got a lot of theories going on, right? Townhouse mentions that when his son and daughter were killed, pushed off the bridge or something, that he never found the body of his granddaughter. And we've just been thinking, who the hell could his granddaughter be? Alongside the fact that in the future, she's become a bigger player, that, I don't know her name.
The girl that's got like the mark across her face like this.
The girl who's essentially Elizabeth's right-hand girl, like in the future, you know, older Elizabeth. She's like the main person with her now who's got a gun at Martha, sending her to Adam, right? They'll get it. Don't worry about it.
They're two different people.
Why'd you have to make this complicated? Elizabeth in the future. Don't you remember the main girl with her?
Yeah, the one that Jonas, like, they kind of knew each other.
No, they didn't know each other, but she helped free Jonas.
Yes.
She's the one that is now with Adam, who's pointing the gun at Martha.
She looks different.
What? Oh my God. There's nothing worse than when I'm excited for a point, we're on the same page, and somehow you just cook the books.
Oh, I didn't know that was who it was.
What do you mean?
Because
Who did you think it was?
The one that free Jonas is a little bigger.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, look. This intro's going to be long enough as it is. Like, I'll show you later. Let me just get the point across. That's such a G down. The point being that since we entered the future, we've been going, why do they always focus on this girl? This one girl who we don't even barely know who she is. There's no lineage, you know. And I'm wondering, could she be somehow the lost granddaughter, and she's somehow been sent to the future and playing this role. Because why are they're not really telling us much. I mean, there's a lot of character arcs. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of questions by the end of this show anyway. But that was just something that I was thinking. I thought we're on the same page, but never mind.
No, well, I thought the girl that's now, had the gun to Martha's head, like, when she was in the cage. I thought that, but then I didn't know that you put, like, the one Elizabeth was with and that girl, like, together.
No, they're 100%, like 1,000% the same person. Because don't you remember after Jonas leaves, she goes exploring the God Particle herself, and Elizabeth finds her and has a gun to her, and she's like, why have you been hiding this the whole time? And then we don't see anything about them until we see them both working for Adam.
But she looks much younger.
She doesn't. I think you really cooked it with your visuals. That's all right. Before the recording, I'll have to waste more time and go back and find her face and do all that stuff.
Anyways.
Oh, God. Help me, please. Help me today. So that's the first time she's introduced. She's Elizabeth's right-hand woman. I'm amazed you never made that connection.
And go where she's freeing Jonas in the particle?
It's the same person, dude. You really...
No, it was in that episode.
No, it's episode 2, I think.
What the fuck? I was imagining someone else.
What the hell, dude?
I don't know. Okay, Spartan just showed me that girl with Jonas. I don't know. I've really seen the episode once. I'll defend myself. You've done the revision, so you've seen it a few times.
Look, in fairness,
I genuinely thought the face was a little bit different. Anyways, whatever.
I can't grant you that because she's appeared in like 7 different episodes. So if she only appeared once,
I felt like she looked different when she was in the hazmat suit. Do you know what I mean? And then later we see her, and I was like, oh, in that other timeline.
Look, we are known for a bit of face blindness on the channel. I think that's a face blindness moment. Like, I'm not gonna. The girl was pretty consistent. I think in the.
No, I know she was consistent. I'm saying, like, I just remembered her differently. That's all.
What am I working with? So last episode we got introduced as well to the concept of quantum entanglement. I was wanting to remember that term. I can't pretend like I fully understand it, but it's an interesting, it sort of ties in the two, I don't know if I'm doing that correctly, but the two loops.
Yeah.
And both have to sort of simultaneously happen for the other side to happen.
Like that mirroring.
Yeah, like how World 1 and 2 are constantly affecting each other, which is crazy. I wonder if World 1 and 2, these two worlds only exist because of this whole God particle, wormhole thing. Like, otherwise, would there only ever been one world?
That's the thing. How did this all start, and why is it in Wyndon? And Wyndon?
I don't know if the show can answer that, to be honest, because like the chicken or egg situation that we keep getting lost with, like, how do you know the first time had to have happened? There had to be a first time, but at the same time, for the first time to happen, there had to happen before, because it's just a crazy, weird, like mind-blowing stuff. Thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. If you want up to 4 weeks of early access to our reactions, or you want to watch our uncut reactions, we'll leave a link down below. And if you guys are watching this over on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of the episode. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Was ist Realität?
Oh, right off the bat, huh?
Good question.
Eine Katze wird in eine Stahlkammer gesperrt, mit ihr eine winzige Menge einer
Oh, damn, okay.
ein Geigerzähler, eine Giftampulle und ein Hammer.
Oh my God.
Atom im Inneren der Stahlkammer zerfällt, löst der Geigerzähler den Hammer aus, der die Ampulle mit dem Gift zerschlägt. Die Katze ist tot.
Okay.
What's the point of that?
Die Eigenschaften tot und
Right.
lebendig existieren im Mikrokosmos also gleichzeitig.
Which explains Jonas' situation, I suppose.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, that one.
And Martha's.
Wenn das gleichzeitige Vorhandensein von Leben und Tod auch für die Welt des Makrokosmos gelten würde.
Yeah, rather than outside of that still box.
Oh my God, this is the full circle moment. This is weird seeing from the other
Die
side.
Existenz mehrerer Realitäten nebeneinander möglich.
Seems like they can.
Zeit zu spalten und sie in 2 unterschiedliche, gegensätzliche Richtungen laufen zu lassen?
2 opposing directions to then come full
Die
circle.
Katze in einen gleichzeitigen Zustand von Tod und lebendig zu bringen?
Oh my God.
Who thought of that shit?
Wie viele unterschiedliche Realitäten wären dann nebeneinander möglich?
Oh damn, not even just 2.
What's this?
Du darfst da nicht rein.
Oh, there's another one for Martha too. That's the one that doesn't save him.
Yeah. Right, he stops her.
Was machst du hier?
Adam und die anderen, sie haben dich belogen.
That makes sense now. So she was actually on her way.
Alle werden sterben. Aber nicht wegen dir, sondern wegen ihm.
Oh shit!
So
Who would have thought Bartos would play that
pretty
role?
much Bartos did, but he stopped himself. Stop Martha.
Is this World 2 Bartos? I think he looks like it with the long hair. Yeah.
Ich weiß, was der Ursprung wirklich ist. Und wie alles zusammenhängt. Bitte.
Oh my god! So this is her quantum entanglement. Wow, dude, that's
Damn.
trippy. Okay, so maybe the other Martha does end up dying with Adam then, but there's one version that gets saved.
Yes.
Oh, dude,
But
so this-
Adam, from what I understood, saves her essentially. I mean, kills himself because he sent Bartos to.
Adam didn't send Bartos. That's Eva's Bartos.
Oh, right. Okay.
That's why I'm like, what the hell are we talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Oof, that's a bit to digest there.
Sorry.
Holy shit. A second quantum entanglement. This show's gone nuts. It's gone nuts.
Because I thought Bartos said, oh, Adam, blah, blah. No, but Eva told him what Adam's.
So that's the
plan.
Bartos that the older one saved in World 2, which must have filled him
yes.
in and then had him.
Yes.
Shit.
And gave him the device, obviously.
So there's one reality where Martha saves Jonas, Jonas dies, Martha dies to Adam, supposedly, or gets destroyed or something.
Yeah.
Another one where Martha doesn't save Jonas, Jonas lives, becomes Adam, and that Martha goes and becomes Eva. Right. Ooh, dude.
Hält fest an Dingen, die längst vergangen sind.
So Charlotte was the name of his granddaughter. Okay, that makes sense. And, and then he gave it to the baby that was given to him. That explains the whole locket thing.
Sehnt sich vergeblich nach einem Weg, die Zeit zurückzudrehen.
Yeah. Because you regret. And really, she's not dead. Like, he knows the bodies have been found, but he still has to grieve.
But we don't know if she's not dead.
Sollte es dann nicht auch möglich sein, etwas zurückzuholen, was längst tot geglaubt ist?
It's a big mission.
In der Tod es wieder lebt?
The question is then, is like, should it have been that way?
Definiert wird, was zwischen Geburt und Tod.
And they go into fate.
So is this the bunker?
It looks like it. Oh.
Right. Remember she went to Noah?
Yeah.
They're working on rebuilding the pathways.
Or at least uncovering it.
Oh, poor Noah. Man, has no idea.
Paradies ist frei von Schmerz und Leid.
That's what Noah was sold. That's why he did everything.
Yeah. We didn't know that
Jeder Schmerz,
no one would exist.
den wir empfunden haben, ausgelöscht.
And that's probably why Elizabeth was able to do what she did.
Alle
Endure all the hardship.
leben.
All the dead live. Yep. That'd be enough. Oh, shit. Oh, damn.
Oh.
1890. We're way back.
Who is that?
Middle-aged Jonas.
It is?
Should be, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I was thinking, is this somehow how he starts to get
Yeah.
destroyed?
This makes sense. Oh, shit. That's nasty.
God damn, man. That is a deep cut.
The job's still not done. He's fuck the pain. It'll be erased.
It is sad seeing him such a lonely endeavor.
Seit Ewigkeiten versprichst du uns, dass es einen Weg hier raus gibt.
I mean, man's
Dass du die
trying.
Apokalypse verhindern kann.
I was expecting him to turn around with a gun or something, I'm not gonna lie.
Du willst die Apokalypse überhaupt nicht verhindern.
Guessing this is when we lose Bartos.
Wenn das Portal funktioniert, dann können wir es benutzen, um den Ursprung zu finden. Den einen Moment, der das hier alles ausgelöst hat.
Far out. Good
Wenn
luck.
wir ihn gefunden haben, dann werden wir ihn vernichten. Und alles, was daraus entsteht,
Which is all of them.
das ist das Paradies.
So he's already started having that, like, view.
Yeah, you see how he's changing.
Ich will dein verficktes Paradies nicht. Ich will hier einfach nur weg.
I get it. Especially when you haven't seen things and you're just being told, of course you're not going to fully believe it. Or have hope that it exists. This is her directly after going in.
Probably, yeah. Let's see what role she plays. Oh, with Bartos.
Really?
And remember, Adam is orchestrating this.
The thing is, where is Bartos going right now? It's not like he can travel.
Oh, Bartos. They always said he was naive. Man's already gone.
Manchmal glaube ich, es hört ja nie auf zu regnen.
Man's already fallen in love.
Ich bin Syria.
Oh yeah, they did say that name. Who said it? Adam said it, I'm pretty sure.
Hey, we are bouncing around a lot.
Oh no.
Oh, goddamn. 2023? Okay.
So a few years after.
Because we're 2021 where Elizabeth is, but then 2 years after that is where Jonas is. Damn.
Damn, it's like this aura around it and it's not penetrating it.
That makes sense how the middle-aged knows how to do a few things because he's actually worked on it before.
Yeah.
Wir können morgen eine neue Versuchsreihe starten.
I don't think he'll be here tomorrow.
Du darfst die Hoffnung nicht verlieren.
Huh.
And all the while she's playing him. Oh, how you be longing for those times.
Right?
Isn't it crazy? This Jonas right now knows nothing of World 2. Even though his counterpart experienced all of it.
What's he saying? Oh.
Is he gonna try as well? Oh, fuck.
Oh, dude.
Well, we know it doesn't work, but it's still not nice to see.
Oh my god, and already having like the scar tissue around, it just... Oh, I don't like it. I don't like this. I really, really don't.
What? It must snap or something, right? He actually went through with it. Oh.
Oh, fuck! I can't look. I can't. I don't like it. I can't. Oh, Noah saves him.
No one knew. Wow.
Hurry up! Stop looking! Just cut! Cut! Do something!
Oh, so it would have worked.
Oh, God.
Folgst du mir? Du hast mir was versprochen.
Yeah, you better keep that damn promise.
Du hast gesagt, dass die Apokalypse passieren muss. Damit wir gerettet werden.
Yeah, he sacrificed a lot as well.
Alle gerettet werden.
This is Adam and Noah talking right now.
I know,
Isn't this nuts?
right?
Du kannst nicht sterben.
Not yet. You can't tie a gun to you.
Oh, remember that? He just will not... Time will not let him. Like when Noah was trying to shoot him, remember?
Yeah.
Because his fate is not to die here.
Can't believe he just tried.
Yeah, that is crazy, dude. That is wild.
Du kannst dir nicht das Leben nehmen. Weil es dein älteres Ich bereits gibt. Die
Yes.
Zeit erlaubt es nicht.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck, that's crazy. And then you feel that now, why he's turned that way.
Etwas oder jemand wird dich immer davon abhalten.
It's already all locked in to allow that to get to that point.
I understand Adam more and
Wir haben die
more.
Passage gefunden. Du musst dein Versprechen halten.
Imagine that, man. You have to keep reliving your pain.
You know what I don't get? If Noah's met him here, how come when the older Noah meets him in season 1, he says something like, I thought you'd be different or something? Like, did he forget over 33 years? I don't know. He's obviously met him before.
Yeah.
Sie wird sich wieder öffnen. Und dann wirst du uns. Dann wird Adam uns ins Paradies führen.
Isn't that crazy? They say you, who's Adam, but then they
Yeah.
like
Hat gesagt,
make sure
dass
they
wir Freunde
use a
werden.
different name.
Okay, seeing the genuine side of Noah is, like, we'll be
Mich
friends.
versetzt.
Oh.
Or you betray me. So he knew about that?
Yeah. Mm.
Okay. So he knew about that the whole time. Adam told him that.
Oh, what the hell?
Hang on, I missed the year. Is this...
They had a baby?
Well, Noah's... I mean, Bartol's got a beard, so I'm guessing it's been some time.
Yeah. 9 months plus.
Oh, hang on. Who's this baby now? This is going to be big.
Wie soll heißen?
Tell
Oh,
us.
God.
Who do you think?
Could it be Noah?
That's what I was thinking. Hanno. Hanno is...
Hanno Talbot, which is Noah.
Yeah.
Spielt ein grausames Spiel.
It
mit
is
uns.
Noah. What the hell?
That makes sense why he like recruits Bartos and whatever.
There's a lot to take in this episode.
I know.
So unerreichbar es auch erscheinen mag,
I believe that.
über die Dauer eines ganzen Lebens
I believe that. Or multiple lifetimes with multiple timelines.
Wir werden erst loslassen können, wenn wir unser Ziel endgültig erreicht haben.
That's what he dedicated his life to.
Yeah, but really, are you letting go? Only 40.
Okay, shit. Or is this the point where Jonas becomes middle-aged Jonas?
Yep.
And that's older Noah. I love how they've made everyone look just older enough, but not fully.
Yeah.
So they actually did all this together at a similar... Wow.
I know. Isn't that mind-blowing? There it is.
Holy crap. And all these three are on their own different missions. Isn't
Yeah.
that crazy?
But whatever it was before, it guided them onto their path, like Townhouse was saying.
Damn. And it took him like almost 20 years.
It's like no one knows now what happens next.
Yeah.
Es gibt kein Paradies. Keine andere Welt außer dieser hier. Ich weiß, du denkst, ich werde zu ihm.
He doesn't believe that he will.
Das Portal wird funktionieren, ich hab's gesehen. In der Zukunft.
So he's still holding on to that hope.
Ein älteres Ich hat es schon mal versucht. Aber dieses Mal ist alles anders.
Well, based on what?
Dieses Mal wird's funktionieren.
Das hat sie dir gesagt. Claudia.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's played him. It's
Yeah.
all the same.
Woher weiß sie all die Dinge, die sie weiß?
Is a good
Sie
question.
hat gesagt, nicht alles, was hier ist, gehört hierhin. Was hat sie damit gemeint?
Yeah. Noah is asking all the right things.
Damn. Oh, she's pregnant with Charlotte.
Yeah. That is
Damn,
wild.
dude, this is so mind-blowing, man.
Claudia verheimlicht uns etwas. Wir können ihr nicht trauen.
Noah was correct.
I still find that trippy. Like, Charlotte gave birth to her, but now she's... Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, this is wild.
Jonas right now, middle-aged Jonas is literally every person who says they're not going to become their parents. He's just talking about his future self now.
Du hältst den Knoten in deiner Welt aufrecht und ich in meiner.
They are continuing to sabotage it.
Yeah. They're both older right now.
Ich habe mich gefragt, hast du sie jemals getroffen?
Even she's questioning it.
Mein älteres Ich.
Nein.
She hasn't. What?
Wenn alles gelingt, dann wird Regina leben.
That's what she's holding on to.
Yeah, is that true though?
Ich kann einfach nicht glauben, dass sie damit gemeint hat, dass ich ihr Leiden auf immer wiederholen soll.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Es muss einen Weg geben, den Knoten zu lösen. Ohne alles Leben darin zu zerstören.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Ein Weg, dass
shit.
Regina lebt.
In between Adam and Eve's
Wirklich
plans.
Yeah.
Ich glaube, weder Eva noch Adam kennen diesen Weg.
Oh, shit. Now that makes sense, that third...
Nicht.
Oh my god, so this is what I was hoping for, Claudia. Something like this.
Oh, my God.
So does she play her own independent role in all this?
Yes. Which makes sense because she's saying, like, she wants to untie her, but not to...
Be stuck in that loop, but also not destroy everything, yes.
Yes.
She's an in-between Adam and Eva's plan.
I like that.
Oh, that's what
I like that although we're doing both extremes, exploring them, now we're exploring the middle too.
That's epic. That's everything I wanted from Claudia.
Mm-hmm. Imagine that, killing yourself.
So
from a
she's
different
now
world.
playing as World 2 Claudia, which is why she's seen the other world.
Mm-hmm. So she's pretty much done what Adam/Jonas and Martha have done, which is kill each other in each other's world.
Yes, but she's the only person to play 2 world roles.
Mm-hmm. Martha.
Yeah, before she becomes Eva.
I mean, she's pretty much on her way.
Yeah.
Du hast Claudia nicht mitgebracht.
Noah beobachtet sie.
Oh, she's being tricky, isn't she?
I wonder if Eva's truly in the dark about this.
Like, if she can tell the difference?
No, if she knows or doesn't know.
Yeah.
Because they're all very good at concealing what they know.
Du musst ihn Claudia geben. Und sie muss ihn Tannhaus geben.
Which is when she gives Townhouse the manuscript for the...
Yeah.
Warum es notwendig ist. Warum alles wieder so passieren muss.
So could this be the one variable that neither Adam or Eva knew
I'm
about?
hoping so. Because that's pretty wild. She's playing them both. Oh no, she died during childbirth.
Damn.
Who's the other? The other child is
Agnes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's devastating, man.
Yeah. Oh, that makes me so sad.
Isn't it crazy? They create an entire life here.
And isn't it crazy?
Sie wollte,
In
dass sie
his
Agnes
time, she could have lived.
Wow, just like that, Nora and Agnes. That's wild, man.
Oh, just like a reminder.
Das Paradies ist frei von Schmerz und Leid. Alles, was
Oh my god, they're watching.
It's like overwhelming, like emotionally.
Charlotte and Elizabeth are literally watching this. Oh my god.
Wow. That's her as a baby.
Yeah, that's literally Charlotte.
Oh, cute little Bubba.
She's looking at her daughter and her mother at the same time.
I
That
know.
is- What the hell? I'll never get used to that. Shit, that kind of hit me.
Die Passage wird sich öffnen. Und dann...
She has to give up her baby.
Does no one know what's happening right now?
Yeah.
Maybe she knows too.
I think she does, because she looks upset by it, but... Oh, she's taken already. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, they didn't?
No, they didn't know that. And then that's when they give Charlotte to townhouse?
Yeah. And that's why no one never knew where she was sent.
Yes.
Wo ist sie? Charlotte. Wo ist Charlotte?
Oh, he blamed him straight away.
Ich habe mich all die Jahre gefragt, was damit gemeint hat.
Oh, about the betrayal.
Freunde werden, bevor du mich verrätst. Wo ist Claudia? Hat sie Charlotte? Hast du ihr geholfen?
Oh my god, and it wasn't them all along.
Du sprichst.
Oh, dude. He was prepared for a betrayal, but not taking his own daughter.
Is this why he has to hate Jonas?
Yep.
Ich weiß es nicht.
Hopefully he believes him.
So Adam betrayed him, but from way in the future.
Yes.
Ich wünsche dir alles Leid der Welt.
Oh, damn. That's a lot. That is a lot.
Oh, shit. So is that what's in the pages that Claudia gives him before she dies? When he goes Charlotte
Maybe,
and he goes to kill Adam.
So it makes sense, like, why she went in and picked up Charlotte like that. Because it's like, I haven't seen her since then, you know?
Yeah.
Although, like, I was then born of her. I don't know. That's so weird.
Ich finde sie.
And that's what he did.
That's what he promised her.
Yeah.
Bringe sie zurück. Ich verspreche es.
Didn't he tell Charlotte that she was really sick and that's why she left? But she seemingly wasn't. I don't know.
Der Mensch kann zwar tun, was
Is that
will,
the last time he sees her?
aber kann nicht wollen, was will.
It must be because she looks dissociated. He's like, I can't face her again until I bring her back. I don't know.
Who is that now?
He's...
No freaking way. What the hell?
Oh.
Oh. Her daughter is his what? The hell? Oh my god.
Ich suche Jonas.
And she gets to see her son.
What the fuck?
Sich verändert.
So is that Egon's child?
Das Reisen ist nicht spurlos an ihm vorbeigegangen.
Yes.
Exilia, I think that's how you say her name.
Yeah.
Is Egon's.
Hang on, let's see this moment now. This is wild. She's coming to see her son.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is when he started to become Adam.
Imagine seeing your son like that. But now you've come to see him?
They'd be similar age or somewhat.
Oh, wow.
Shit. Oh my god, that'd be confronting for a mother, surely.
It's very early on. It's not gotten as like thick.
Das ist meine Tochter. Celia.
Which she's already dead, technically.
It's only been like 6 years for Hannah or something, but it's been like 20
Wie hast
something.
du uns gefunden?
Oh, it's the first question you ask.
Da war diese alte Frau.
Oh.
Sie stand einfach vor unserer Tür.
Claudia.
Yeah.
Eva.
Oh.
Sie hat gesagt, sie weiß, wo du bist.
Why would that be her play?
Und dass du mich suchst.
Okay, so she set her up completely.
Maybe to help try change his tune? I don't know.
Ich bin hier, Jonas.
Yeah, this is not going to be a warm embrace, I don't think.
Yeah, nah.
Now, while that's your son, but he's not like the same guy at all.
You kind of deserve that.
Yeah, she does.
Like,
Bartosz,
oh, he's
mach ihn die Kammer
crying.
zurecht.
The chamber.
What does that even mean? Oh my god, I gotta stop knocking this mic. He feels the pain. But it's like he knows what has to happen too. That's trippy for Bartos because like his wife is dead but now alive in this little girl.
So here's his first time he's heard of Eva, I presume.
Looks like evil there.
Yeah, it looks very creepy.
Silja. Sie gehört nicht hierher.
Was soll das heißen? Sie gehört nicht hierher.
He knows just to go back in time or future.
Future, I think. Feels very awkward and unsafe almost.
Yeah, he's definitely going to choke her out or something. That's what I'm waiting for.
Oh. That's why he's crying. He knew what he had to do.
That is insane, dude. He has to kill his own mother.
I mean, he's killed his own love, now his own mother, like... Look, I'm not going to say it's not a fitting death for her, but it's still
It's still very
confronting.
and dark, man.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
How is this the same Jonas? Well, it's not, but
Right?
it's similar Jonas that went to her and was like sleeping in her bed, and that's that guy.
Oh my god. That is creepy. Like your mother was just killed by your own brother right next to you as you were sleeping.
She has no idea.
And then later, like, she trusts Jonas. Do you know what I mean?
Ich will dir ein Geheimnis zeigen. Aber wir wollen deine Mama schlafen lassen, ja?
Oh my god.
Wow, that's your own mother, man.
I know.
No matter how twisted she is, that's crazy. So that means Noah and Agnes's grandmother is Hannah. Because she gave birth to Celia, who's their mother. Oh my god, we'll talk about that later, but that's just tripped me up.
Ich bin weit gereist. Ich brauche
Very
einen Platz zum
far.
Schlafen.
Anno?
Oh my god, it's him.
Richte dem Herrn die Kammer her.
Is that the first time he meets himself? What a coincidence, almost.
Yeah, I bet he didn't know that would happen.
Prepare a chamber for the man that is you. In the future, it's been through all this pain and shit.
Ich habe mich gefragt, wann du kommst.
And this is when he comes back.
Damn.
Or not back, maybe he realized Adam was there in the timeline that he was
Ich
in.
weiß, du glaubst, ich habe dich belogen. Dass ich dir Charlotte genommen habe. Aber das habe ich nicht.
He's maintaining
Du hattest
that.
recht. Claudia. Sie hat uns alle belogen.
So he uses that against him, which is lying. It was him.
Du musst sie finden. Sie
That's when he
werden
goes
dich
on
zu
that
Charlotte
mission.
führen und endlich auch an dein Ziel.
So he wanted him to find the pages in the end.
Alles im Leben verläuft in Zyklen. Auf Sonnenuntergang folgt Sonnenaufgang. Wieder und wieder.
And this is when you see Noel start to become a lot more serious and locked in.
wird es der letzte Zyklus sein. Bist du bereit, Noah?
And that's when he gives him the name Noah.
Yes, this is the last time everything will happen again.
And that was in 1920 when they were still built. Oh my God.
Darf nicht anders handeln. Du musst die Weichen stellen, egal wie schwer es dir erscheint.
And this is when middle-aged Jonas, I think, goes. Oh my God.
Wird ihn reparieren.
This is wild.
Du musst die Passage zerstören. Und den Knoten mit dir. Diesmal wird es gelingen.
And she's completely playing him the whole time.
Du darfst die Hoffnung niemals verlieren.
Did she say that to him last time as well?
I'm guessing every time.
Yes.
Those are the missing pages that she gives to Noah later on. And all this for the love of her daughter. It's a big driving force.
So Tannhaus was correct. You have this desire that pretty much chooses your path in a way. All your
Schon
decisions
vor
and...
Wochen ist in der Kleinstadt Winden ein 15-jähriger Junge auf mysteriöse Weise verschwunden.
Remember, this is where we all started.
Sachdienliche Hinweise nimmt die Windener Polizei entgegen.
And this is when she starts that. Oh my God.
Oh, dude.
Oh my God. And when Bartos comes to see him, it's his...
Which is his father!
Yes.
This is showing us pretty much that the cycles happening again, you know? It's all happened how it always has.
This is so crazy, dude.
Vida and vida. Again and again. Or over and over.
Kennen wir uns?
Es tut mir leid.
That her talking to... Oh man, that scene rips me.
Oh man.
Nah, this montage hits different. This might be the craziest one yet. Beginning of the last cycle. Is that what he got to see?
Charlotte. Nein, das stimmt aber nicht.
Yeah.
He sees his mother again and he just killed her. Like, what?
Oh, dude. So it makes sense now. What they already know. And then the cycle.
And now we know Noah's point of view.
Forgot about that.
I didn't.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God, that's when Noah's starting off and this is so much to take in.
Oof.
Oh, and there's a tear out of Noah's eye. I never saw that. Oh, there's a bit more. Thank God. I was like, that'd be over.
Martha. Martha and Bartos now.
Sie sind schuld daran, dass das alles überhaupt passiert.
Nein,
Oof.
Sie sind das Licht.
He says it so confidently.
I know.
Ist es nicht eigenartig, dass wir die größte Abneigung den Menschen entgegenbringen, die uns am ähnlichsten sind?
Yeah. That's well said.
I'm not like you, but I'll become you.
Ich war mein Leben lang der Überzeugung, dieser Moment hier könnte sich niemals so wiederholen.
And it has.
Weil ich nicht verstehen konnte, wie ich das, was sie wollte, jemals wollen könnte.
Yeah, which applies to Adam as well.
66 Jahre später verstehe ich es.
That's so relatable in so many people, like in everyone's life,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah, 100%.
Manchen Schmerz vergisst man nicht.
Yeah, they maintain that, both of them.
Unser Leben lang.
So Eva knows the pain of Jonas dying.
Wir teilen diesen Schmerz. Wir
Yes.
tragen die gleichen Narben.
She's the one that gave her the scar. What?
What? It's like to prove it, maybe? Do you know what I mean?
Eine
Like, I
Erinnerung,
made us that?
damit du niemals vergisst, auf welche Seite du wirklich gehörst.
It's like, you are me, do not forget that, you know?
Vielleicht noch nicht. Aber mit uns entscheidest du dich für das Leben.
Because the other side never had that scar, so you gotta remember which side she chose.
Für den Tod.
Yeah, which we've seen that side of things.
And there it is playing out. Oh my God.
So this is the side of her that chose this, and this is the outcome.
Yeah.
But Eva seems to already know this. Oh my God, what happens to her?
I mean, I don't even know why we're surprised. Like, the shit he has had to do, like kill his mother, fuck everything,
But he does look like he's struggling.
Twice. It's like, it worked, it didn't work, like...
So he had it wrong.
Das kann nicht sein.
Like, they still exist.
Oh my God,
what do you
who's
do
this
now?
Hang on, who's this?
Claudia, surely.
Hallo Jonas.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
This episode was an absolute masterpiece.
Crazy.
10
crazy
out of
scenes.
10. Wow.
I really enjoyed the jumping back and forth, but what I also really enjoyed was that montage. It wasn't just like this montage, it was showing us that the cycle had already happened and it was like continuing, you know? And
just also reconnecting us and reminding us what everyone's gone through. We're all, you know, taking you through the whole journey again. It's not just a cycle already happened. We knew that, but it's showing us all the order of events now with the knowledge that we have now. Was like, oh my God, so this is what he knew when he did that, and this is what he was thinking when he did that, and that's what he'd been through.
And that's kind of what I mean. It's like, because we saw it for the cycle for the first time through seasons 1 through now, right? And then with that montage, you're like, oh, like, we're those people on the other side that know what everyone knows, and it's happening again like that. So I don't know how else to explain it, but it was perfection, and it was the perfect time to do it, I think. Just mind-blowing. Even the whole Claudia reveal was perfect, you know?
Yeah. Oh my God, that was something else.
Mm-hmm.
That was something else. That was brilliant. Like, wow.
Because now Jonas's or Adam's plan didn't work, and we see Claudia. It's like, hello, Jonas.
That is so trippy, man. This whole episode, I don't think a discussion can do it justice, but we'll try. Because this whole episode from start to finish was just a freaking masterpiece. Because I was thinking there's only 2 episodes left.
Like, how you
I had faith, but I'm like, how? There's so much left unanswered. And yet somehow in one episode, this episode recapped everything and anything to bring us to present day. And now it's Eva and Claudia's counterattack and which one of them is right.
Can we do like a little family tree for a second, right? So let's start with Hannah. Hannah has a baby with Egon, which is Celia.
Hannah has a baby with Egon, which is Celia, yeah.
Celia has a baby with Bartos too.
Which is Noah and Agnes.
That's
what I'm saying. Hannah is Agnes's, and so is Noah, Agnes's grandmother.
Yes. And then Noah has a child with Elizabeth, who is Charlotte.
Yeah, that mother-daughter one is always going to be the weirdest thing.
One thing that I can't wrap my head around is Townhouse.
So he's just, I think he's a filler, or what do they say? Like, he's a piece in it.
Yes.
Like, I don't know, at some point in the timeline, he was involved. So as for his granddaughter, my theory was wrong. I don't know if that gets answered, because that seems like a very specific thing to eliminate. His granddaughter is missing. Yeah, I don't know. And then they gave him Charlotte instead, who was stolen from Noah. I don't know if we'll get more answers next episode. That one still eludes me a little bit. If we're missing something we should know, you guys can let us know down below.
Yes.
Wow, and the way, I'm so happy. I can't remember if I said it on camera. I hope I did, but I remember saying it to you in discussion when we were talking the other night. And I was saying, there needs to be more from Claudia for me.
Yeah.
I go, it's not satisfying enough. If Claudia's just a pawn of Eva,
Like she's like someone to fill in the gaps.
It
like,
felt like it undermined her. See, it worked the way they did it with Noah, and I felt like it didn't work the way they did it with Claudia, and I wasn't sold on that. So seeing now that, oh no, like don't stress. It's just seeing that Claudia was an independent third party just sits right with me, and the way she did it.
Yes.
The way she did it by having to kill herself. The only thing that Eva didn't know, because Eva actually knew more about Adam than Adam knew about Eva. So they both thought that about each other, but in the end, it seems that Eva was more correct. But I don't think she accounted or knows the Claudia factor. It's the one variable that only Claudia knows.
Which we still really don't know what that is. Like, I'm hoping through this discussion, a lot more will get revealed.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, it's actually like mind-blowing, especially with the whole family tree thing for me, because it's like this person who was already born and now back in time and stuck here and like and she's from the future and now like as an adult, like his baby mama, his wife is dead, but then seeing her as a child through Hannah of all people, and
that's
just like
crazy.
Like the love of his life is a product of Hannah.
So
like
Hannah
imagine.
And Egon.
Yes. Because
child is
Celia.
What? Because so I'm still on the old Egon, the Hannah that he saved.
Yeah.
Was the other one. We don't really find out like what.
Oh no, that makes sense. Because Claudia was Martha, which Eva was saying to Egon, you must make sure that your family tree continues, which is Celia, which is then Noah and Agnes.
But why does but he saved the other Hannah, the Hannah from World 2, the one that had a child with Ulrich.
So was it? No, that was World 1 Hannah. So
are you sure? Because she looked like this was in a very modern home, and I'm pretty sure.
No. I'm saying like with Celia.
Yeah, that was World 1. That was
Hannah. World 1.
That's
because she never had Jonas.
Did he somehow have to save World 2 Hannah, so World 1 Hannah? But usually they've been. I don't know if we'll get more on that. I don't know if we're missing something on that one.
It's a lot to keep up with. All these like little intricacies.
But this episode, I can't say it enough. An absolute masterpiece. The way they tied in 3 seasons worth of build up to this very moment, and it's surreal because in all this time, everyone at the top has acted like they 100% know what's going on. And for the first time, Adam doesn't know what happens next. He was actually like,
I'm here.
What?
Like I exist.
Like he was sure that was it. So it's weird because you sort of have this, Adam is presented as this all-knowing being, and he mentions that Eva's, naive, and she mentions that about him too, but you kind of, because we know Jonas and Adam, even though he seemed darker, I kind of always thought, Adam's outplayed her.
You know what I love about the storytelling? What's great is because you have this thing of like, well, what if they just work together and everything that each other knows, like bring it together and you'll actually, I know they've got different goals, but you might actually be able to get this better outcome, right? And then comes Claudia, who knows both sides.
But even without Claudia, I guess so. But you're saying if everyone came together, it wouldn't work because for everyone to be who they are, they had to be in opposition.
Yes.
For Eva and Adam to become their place, and for Claudia to become Claudia, Eva had to become so that
Yes, but that's the like.
Claudia's like the bridge between their philosophies.
Yes. That's like the perfect writing within it. Because you might have that one day and you're like, fuck, but it had to be. But like, what if? And then the what if is alive.
Yeah, wow. God damn. I feel like there's a lot we could say, but at the same time, I feel like the episode answered everything.
Yeah.
Like, it's a very, where do we go to from here? I don't know. I guess it's between, I'm very curious to see Adam's reaction now, and I'm curious to see what Claudia's got in store for him.
So I don't know if it kind of got answered for us, but did Townhouse start this whole thing? Like, because he was like, well, but what if, like...
No, we don't know where this all started. Townhouse was a catalyst.
Yeah.
And we know that they started Sigmundus. But as for the complete origins, I mean, technically, like Jonas and Martha started this with their creation, but then that would have had to happen already. So it's, I don't know if we can go that far. But what's interesting is the Claudia that has just come to Adam has to be before she was killed by Noah. So whatever she puts in place,
she was saying to him like, remember, like, you don't know, like, this is bigger than.
Yeah, but she also said that she may have lost the game, but she hasn't lost the match yet.
Yes, that's what I meant. The war.
I don't think she said war, but so that's interesting because Claudia then potentially makes the ultimate sacrifice. She never gets to see what it is, but she puts something in motion. So when she came to Noah to let all that happen, and does that mean then that because Adam is the brother of Sylvia, which means he's the half uncle of Noah and Agnes, right? He's their half uncle. Yes.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. And then, let me just get my train of thought because I'm getting confused in my own theories at the moment. Because I'm just wondering when Agnes betrays Noah, her brother, because we saw Adam, I know we've been talking about this for a while, we saw Adam send Agnes with the papers to Claudia about her death, which then Claudia gives to Agnes to give to Noah to kill her.
Yes.
So I don't know, maybe next episode we'll cover Claudia and Eva's side of things.
I do think we'll see more of Claudia.
I think Claudia's going to be a key player. God damn, there's a lot to cover though. It's interesting. They've got a lot to cover next episode.
I'm just like digesting the themes in terms of the like broader from, I guess, what the message that is trying to be conveyed, because it's like Adam and Eve, obviously Adam and Eve are, and they kind of get it wrong, but then there's this person in the middle who potentially we don't know but might like be able to fill in those gaps.
Well, like we said, she's almost a bridge between Adam and Eva's philosophies.
And then it kind of brings me to like Townhouse, how he was saying like this desire that's within you, like you may be you may want to fight it or you may want to go down a different path, but that is so strong that creates your path and the things that you'll do and choose and whatever. And Claudia's was love for her daughter, you know, and her being the bridge of love. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the bridge of love between Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt you could do a massive analysis on this show. That'd be another 2-hour probably discussion.
Yeah.
But yeah, the themes are deep and it will leave, thinking analysis for a long time.
Yeah, I feel like we owe you guys a bit more in this discussion, but it's really like just sinking in. And then I feel like we have to see what happens next episode as well.
So, there's a lot up in the air because where does Eva stand with Claudia? Has Claudia truly played everyone? Is she going to set Adam in motion with something?
Yeah, like did Eva actually know that this would happen? Like Claudia killing herself from Will 2 and all that kind of stuff. Like what did she actually know?
The way that everything's been tied in so far, even Hannah playing that kind of role, like Hannah had to do what she did, and then Jonas had to kill her. Like Jonas's transition to Adam was
because Hannah had to have that whole thing with Ulrich, be a crazy bitch, to then want to go back in time to fuck him over. Do you know what I mean? All this
have
stuff.
A kid, yeah. So that makes sense on the Celia side of things.
Yeah, wow.
Like who she was while they kept focusing on her. These little tidbits are crazy, but then I do wonder. Oh well, that's just so that Adam could still be, because Charlotte and Elizabeth. Stealing young Charlotte was really just so that Adam could get to the point he's at, because everything had to happen the way that it happened.
But isn't it crazy as well, because Elizabeth was in so much pain and Adam obviously was like, I need to find her, as in Charlotte.
And he also blamed it on Claudia, which might have meant that Noah at some point came back and told her who was to blame and whatever.
Yes. But that's like interesting. It's like, I caused myself that pain, but it had to happen.
Yeah. So everyone that followed Adam is pretty much wrong.
What blows my mind is it's like, oh, we need to do this because that's what's always happened. But it's like, so I always had to like take my own baby away from me?
Yeah.
With my baby? Like that does not blow your mind?
They've essentially, one way or another, they have had to get to this point. Now, what happens beyond this point, Adam doesn't know. Claudia seems to have an idea. Eva seems to have an idea. Adam right now, this is the first time Adam is in third place. Man, well, maybe it was third place all along, but from our point of view, it's weird that he doesn't know what's next. And the way they showed us the transition of Jonas to Adam in an episode, like, yes, we maybe could have been a bit more intimate with it, to see, but I guess you can fill in the gaps of the struggle, and he was constantly trying to, figure it out and all of that. Maybe I would have liked to see a little more on him slowly losing himself, but at the same time, I think for the overarching story and what we needed to know, it was done perfectly. I mean, a lot of the discussions, I imagine, upon a rewatch as well, probably filling those gaps anyway.
I think so. And you really see, you see him first get burnt by it, and you can imagine that happening over and over and over and over. And I think it does it perfectly. I don't think you need to be spoon-fed in this, because you really can fill in the gaps. Because we also have seen even young Jonas hanging himself again, and Noah explaining you try to keep killing yourself, but time will not allow it. You are alive and you can't change that course. So I found that quite interesting as well.
And you know how Claudia says to Jonas, middle age, when he's about to go and start everything, never lose hope? I wonder if that's going to tie into her now coming back to him at older age.
Yes.
You have to go through all the cycles of Adam.
Yes, because she said that twice now that we've seen in this episode, so...
Okay, so Adam in the end literally freaking obliterated Martha. Did he not know then? Yeah.
Well...
He's Martha, he obliterated her.
Yes.
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 So my theory was wrong, that I thought she would come back. She's just obliterated.
Yeah.
As far as we've seen. It's the, what do they call it again?
The quantum entanglement.
Quantum entanglement, sorry. So did Adam not know about the quantum entanglement? That's potentially the missing piece, because the middle-aged version of him, because he knew about Eva, but he seemed to think that he had the Martha. He didn't seem to know, whereas Eva knew that the Martha's getting destroyed and this Martha's alive. I don't know. I wonder if Adam didn't know about the quantum entanglement. That was his missing link. He didn't know that there were two Marthas with the baby, because he thought destroying this one would destroy it definitively.
Yeah.
Whereas they knew by killing Jonas, there's still another one out there that's Adam. So that might have been his shortcoming.
Which is probably the point of seeing that scene with Bartosz and Martha, side by side with the Martha going in. There were two that were going to save Jonas, and...
Yeah. But I'm just saying, in terms of, because we don't know in that 33 years as he became Adam what he learned, but he potentially didn't know about the quantum entanglement. So he knew about World 2, although I don't know how much I don't know. Yeah, so he thought he was changing. I don't know. I think
at this point, it's next episode will kind of reveal that.
I think we're rambling. I think our experience and reaction and the episode speaks for itself.
Yes.
Into how much we've absorbed. I think we need the final answers, and then we can see where we sit with all this craziness.
Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed today's reaction. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of the episode.
And if you want early access to our reactions, or you want to watch our uncut reactions, we'll leave a link to our Patreon down below. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you on our next reaction.
See you guys.